Hi, Chris McCarter here. Thanks for dropping by my site. I wanted to talk to you today a little bit about your credibility in social media. And when I say your credibility, it's the universal you, all of us. If you are watching this video, you're now engaged in social media. The Web 2.0 properties, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, they're all creating permanent records of all our digital creations. These are not going to go away anytime soon. I was just listening to a good interview with Dave Evans, the author of Social Media Marketing 1 Hour a Day. And it was conducted on the Gift of Knowledge series by James Sanger of the Morgan Source. And in there they discussed the wide-ranging implications of becoming involved in social media. The good points, the bad points, the transparencies. And the social media network runs a lot deeper than we may think on a conscious basis, and they're trying to bring our awareness to the fact that you're being judged. You're being bookmarked, if you will. Everything that you say has greater weight now than if it was in your group of 10 close associates. Because oftentimes, the social proof is in the numbers. Social Oomph, for example, will give you analysis of your account based on the number of people that are following you. And they will assign a clout value to the number of the people on your list who have the greatest numbers following them, solely based on the numbers. So if there's 1,000 people that you have following you, and 10 or 15 think that you're not the greatest person in the world, that can be offset by the 985 that are out there who are saying he's a great person. You need to have a balance of information that's out there, and you should all check to see what your online presence, how you're rated. Just go to Google, put your name in Google, and check a search. And it's likewise, on the other hand, if you have no information, or if there's just one person out there who has some comment about you, and it's not favorable, that can impact you greatly. Say, for example, Chris McCarter's ex-wife is the only comment that's on Google. And in that comment, she depicts me as a terrible person, so on and so forth. Well, anybody that happens to Google my name after her is going to read this one comment, and with no other supporting evidence, assume that's what it is, rightly or wrongly. So when you get larger groups that you become involved in, 1,000 followers, 2,000 followers, whatever the number may be, and everybody adores you, then all of a sudden you have more clout, you have more credibility. Now that only stands to reason, doesn't it? But the thing that Dave Evans was trying to get across is everything you say, every footprint you leave in the digital creation is there for someone else to pick up the pieces and review. So you should be cognizant and aware of everything that you're saying, all that you're doing. Not that you have to hide anything, because you will be found out, but you should be forthright. And when you do enter into a social media relationship, you should understand that this is not much different than being in a real relationship. A virtual relationship online, these groups tend to operate in a close fashion, whereby if you suddenly extricate yourself from this group, they're going to respond to you the same way that they would if they were your close group of friends in your immediate neighborhood, and all of a sudden you just disappeared. Your credibility is going to go for a dump if you try and come back and hook up with these people afterwards. So it's something that's important to understand and really be aware of. That's just one aspect of it. There's far too many to cover the whole interview in this short time that we have allotted, but it bears seeking out the interview either online or going to Amazon and Google Dave Evans and look for his book, Social Media Marketing 1 Hour a Day. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. It's a fascinating story that Dave covers, and he's very knowledgeable on the subject. Check it out. Thanks.